movie podcast in the world here.
Fuck you.
In our pilot episode, we're going to be reviewing Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's rated 8 out of 10 on IMDb, and it's got a Rotten Tomato score of 95%. I haven't actually seen this film because I've been busy, but these fuckers have. So, in one sentence,
you were given
starting Ryan.
We gave you Prime.
Oh,
Gave you time, Cos. We gave
we
you
gave
time
you
to
time
watch this.
and Prime.
Time
and
Prime.
Time and Prime.
I know.
Link, everything.
This is the worst
Is
movie
it actually
podcast
an
in
8
the
out of
world.
10
I've
on
got to do a
IMDb?
review without actually seeing the film.
Everything, everywhere.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anyway,
all at
one
once.
sentence about the film to sum it up. Ryan, go.
Oh shit,
A
it is an
woman
8
who
out of 10.
hates her gay daughter is convinced by her husband to go into the closet, where her mind is open to wonders beyond comprehension.
Okay.
Ah.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
She does
You are
go
right.
into. Alright.
You are right.
She doesn't like her gay
You are
daughter,
right.
and she goes into the closet with Wayman.
Okay.
He's
No?
not wrong.
What would you say?
He's not wrong. There is closet entering in the film.
There's only one way. There's only one way to sum up this film. Okay, this is what mine would be. Everything, everywhere, all at once. The movie that Doctor Strange wish it could have been. That's how it sums.
Doctor Strange.
Which one do you think, man?
The one with multiverse in the title.
The multiverse.
The multiverse one.
This film. That's genuinely my first
To be fair,
reaction
both of them,
after watching it.
like this film.
Was
It's just a better. It's just a better.
Can you
Doctor
imagine
Strange.
if this film but had Doctor Strange in it? Then it would probably be like one of the greatest Marvel films.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
no.
And also in the credits, did I see the Russo brothers were
they
out of the making?
I don't
is
remember
my-
looking at the
they
credits.
wrote
I didn't pay
producers on
attention
it.
to the credits.
No, well I just clocked it. So
Decos,
again,
did
it's
you
another
see
Yeah,
them
example.
credits?
they're both producers on it.
Did
There
you
you
see
go.
the credits, Decos?
It's an example.
Oh, shit,
Marvel
yeah.
just messed
Yeah,
up
that's
their
I don't know
thing.
what
Directed by
quite-
two people named Daniel.
I'm gonna look
Yeah,
at the
Dan
credits.
Kwan and Daniel Schneider.
Snyder.
I'm sure you
No, not
pronounced
Daniel
that correctly.
I am sure I pronounced that correctly.
Right.
Yeah. To be
Cameron,
fair,
how would you
it
describe
made
the movie?
How would I
you
describe?
describe it in one sentence? All that.
Look. What?
Come on, Karen, sum it up.
All right.
Sum
All
it up.
right.
You have to sell it to us,
Sum
man.
it up.
Salad. I haven't seen this film. I haven't seen this film.
You need to sell it to
A
Decos in one
Chinese
sentence.
immigrant gets unwillingly embroiled in an epic adventure where she must
Okay,
connect
you're just
different
reading
versions.
it. You're just reading
That's
it
not
from.
IMDb.
This
or
from
Read the
Internet
anything.
Movie
description of the
Database.
movie from the thing.
Jesus Christ.
All right,
Don't
well,
put me on
moving
the
on.
spot like that. I gotta have time to think about these things.
You were informed to do this.
You had a week.
All right,
I
moving on.
watched it. I'm
Don't
not
you
coming up
start,
with
Deacon.
sentences for it.
You had a week to watch it.
I would like to point out one of the producers. His last name is Wang. Beautiful.
That's
Beautiful.
also.
Racist.
I'm not going to say that actually. Never mind.
But
moving
at
on.
least I watched the film, Cos.
Hey, shush. I know.
How can
I know
you-
people in
The
it.
whole point is you watch the film. How do you come to the podcast and not watch it?
We're the worst movie podcast in the world.
Watch it
What
now.
Good
Watch
movie
it now.
Cheap
podcast.
cop
Is
out.
it-
Watch
Cheap
it whilst
cop
it's
out.
in the podcast.
Right, well, I think we just need to start breaking it down because it is one weird ass film, but it's also like probably one of my favorite films that I've watched in a while.
Yeah, it was good.
This is my top movie
How
of
come?
the year, and for me, this
Yeah.
is my top 5.
I think
Wow,
top,
I mean, now as well, I
Longest
can see how it cleared out at the at all the bloody award shows and shit.
yeah.
It won bloody
Yeah.
everything.
Well, it won 5 Critic Choice Awards out of the 14 it was nominated.
I didn't even know that it came out like 7-8 months ago.
Has it?
Yeah.
I thought it came out recently.
Yeah.
No,
No,
it was like-
I
it's
thought
like
that as
July.
well.
I
I
because-
think it came out in cinemas first, and then they put it straight onto
Yeah.
Prime.
Yeah,
in
no, it had-
cinemas in
I believe it
April,
had a
April the 8th,
1 month
2022.
Yeah, but not many
And then
people
it
saw
released
it in
had
the
a
cinema.
one- it had-
It only made 103.
Yeah, no, it had
million.
So with A24 and Amazon Prime had a deal with it, so it would release in cinemas for a month. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
So it was only a limited release, like in the US. So it
Hmm.
released for a month on cinemas, and then straight to streaming on Prime.
Okay. Well, in the month it did, with a budget of $25 million, apparently it made $104 million in the box office, which is quite
Bro,
good, to be honest.
I'm looking at complete.
I think
it was only
It said it was
national
as well.
$14
only a
million
month, and-
budget.
Right, is this what box office is this? Is this global?
This is all the box office.
No, that's worldwide. The 70 million US Canada.
This is all the box sets.
Because after it was on Prime,
Yeah.
they released it, like stream it. Well,
I will say as well, I'll throw this to Decos. Are you aware, Decos, that one of the actor that won a bunch of awards for it? He's the guy that was in the kid in Indiana
Goonies.
Jones and the
Yeah,
Goonies.
he's also in Goonies,
Yeah, and the Goonies.
And
And he's
had an active
also-
for
I was
15
worried you're gonna
years
forget the
before this.
Goonies.
He's
for a second
also
there.
like the nicest guy ever, and he's
He's
exactly
such
like
a
his
chill
character in
dude.
the
He
film.
seems so nice.
He's
pretty sure I'm pretty sure
He's like an Asian Brendan Fraser.
yeah.
everyone
what
just
a-
kinda loves
him.
Perfect way to
I'm
sum it
pretty,
up.
I'm pretty
Brendan
sure
Fraser.
he's going to be
Or
in the new
maybe
Indiana Jones
Cameron.
film.
Maybe
Maybe
Brendan
Cameron.
Fraser is a white Caucasian version of him.
Yeah.
Who was
the
born
Caucasian K?
Who was born
K-
first? I'll look it up.
was born first.
Don't wait on me.
Brendan Fraser was.
Who was
He
born
was like-
first?
They've worked together
Brendan-
in the movie.
No, Brendan Fraser was in the
How
Mummy.
you spell Fraser?
Yeah. And
Fraser.
they worked together. They worked together in a
Or-
film. I know that because I watched the
Wait, what's the guy's name?
Able interview thing.
What's the guy's name?
I can't remember.
K. Hoy Kwan.
Yeah, something like that.
K-E-H-U-Y.
Wait, whoa,
Q-U-A-N.
you're slightly what? K.
K-E-H-U-Y.
Yeah. H-U-Y. Okay.
Q-U-A-N.
Quality content here, boys.
Q-U-A-N.
But because of the success of this film,
Okay,
apparently
Kwan and
Kevin
Brendan Fraser have
Feige-
emotional Encure Man reunion. Huh. Yeah, there's nothing about when they were born here. Oh, here we go.
You could just search each of them up separately and find their age.
K. Hoy
This
Kwan
is
was
taking too
born-
much time. I'm stopping.
K. Hoy Kwan
I'm
was
gonna do it right
born
now.
August 20th, 1971. When was Brendan Fraser born?
I'm gonna do it right now, and you're gonna get
He was born.
Brendan Fraser's older. Yeah.
Oh,
K-
yeah,
that was
alright,
obvious.
alright. He's an
That
Asian
was
Brendan
obvious.
Fraser.
He's just an Asian Brendan Fraser. I'm sorry.
Well. Salah.
Fuck it.
Uh,
Well, that was
Yeah,
a good tangent.
Because of K. Hoy Kwan's recent comeback to films, and because he's
No, this was
obviously
his
such a nice
comeback
guy.
film, Decos. This is it.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
was it.
He-
That's what
It's
makes
gonna
it
get
so
older.
It makes
relevant.
relevant.
He
that
was in a
literally
film.
it's
Which,
taken
He was in a
ironically,
film
is
made
also
in
like Brendan Fraser,
2021.
I'm pretty sure.
He
Yeah, it
was in a
is.
film called Finding
Kiki Whale?
Corona in 2021.
Yeah,
Nobody knew about that.
Exactly.
I didn't hear what he said.
But apparently he's
Finding
going to
Ohana.
be in Loki season 2.
Ooh.
Which is-
Hey, Ryan,
he's
will
going
that
to
actually
be
make you
getting
watch a
all
Marvel
of
TV
the
show?
acting roles, man. They're going to snatch him up because like everyone loves him.
Yeah, he's too
What's going
adorable.
to
He's going to be in
Yeah.
He's going to be the whale in the Whale sequel. Instead of Brendan Fraser. Just swap half
Whale.
The
the
Whale 2.
film and everything else. You naughty boy.
Whale 2. Fucking hell. And what happens
I'll be
in
honest.
the whale? What does he do?
What do you mean?
We're not talking about the whale. That's next week.
No, we're not. We're talking about the whale 2.
It's not now.
Oh,
I don't even know
sorry.
when that comes out.
No,
When
it's not yet.
A24 begins releasing sequels. You better run.
I'll be honest. For
Everything everyone wants, and the whale has
Even more of everything everywhere.
the biggest crossover of all
The
time.
whale is everything
The
everywhere.
whale versus Michelle Yeoh in this film.
Everything, everywhere, all at once, twice.
Everything, everywhere, all at
Again.
whale.
Again.
Again,
It
it's just the
happened
same. They
again.
just
They made
re-released
another
the same
bagel.
movie.
It's a different
What is
universe.
bagel?
Though. Ah, the bagel. Let's talk about the bagel.
I mean,
What is the
infinite
bagel?
multiverses, right? There's got to be
Bagel,
multiple bagels
bagel.
in there somewhere, right?
What
Nah,
is
but
the
okay.
bagel?
I feel like
But
she couldn't have made that much of a dent on the multiverse since it's infinite. So, like, I feel like there's got to be a
But did you
worse
see
version
the
of her out there,
Did you
right?
see the symbolism of the donut? Did you clock the symbolism of
don't
the
steal
donut?
that! Don't steal that!
You know about it, don't you?
Cameron, Cameron, it's not exactly a secret.
You know about
I
like
found
the
it on
shape of it
TikTok.
and everything. Yeah, you know about the shape of it because the donut is the same shape as what they
was a
reckon a
bagel.
black hole would invert.
It was a
Oh,
bagel.
oh yeah, bagel, not a donut. They're the same shape though.
Oh,
Oh,
you don't
no,
even
oh
know what.
no, no.
Deacon hasn't even
Wait,
watched
yo,
it, and he's getting
bagel.
less wrong than you about the film.
The everything donut.
What is the bagel? Why is the bagel big? What does the bagel do in the
Bagel.
film?
Who
It's
wants to
beca-
describe the bagel? I
it's-
can
it's-
describe the bagel.
I'll describe
what?
the bagel.
I
in
feel like
Everyone
we're
wants
all
to describe
describing
the
the
bagel.
bagel. We all want to. All right,
visceral detail.
if we split the bagel description into thirds, I feel like we each get a bit of
Okay.
bagel.
The
Third of a
bagel.
bagel.
We can get a little bit of.
Yeah,
all
we
right,
each get-
Joe, you go. I feel like you set us
Yeah,
up on the
I'll-
right track.
I'll
You,
be
you
honest,
give us
I
a
couldn't
little
eat
bit
the
of
whole
bagel.
bagel
You give us a
myself.
mouthful. Give us a mouthful.
Why
of
Okay,
bagel.
do you
well,
think Joe can stick
I'll
on the right
start at
track?
the
He put it a
start.
donut.
No, I don't. No, wait. I'll set them up. I'll set them up. So in the film, okay, when all
Yeah.
the shit is first going down at the start, and
Okay.
Alpha Wayman, that's the version of her husband, the main character's husband, that comes from the Alpha universe or
Dude,
something. The
hey,
ones that
fucking
first
bit of a
discover it.
data.
When he's explaining about what he says, that there's this enemy that's destroying the multiverse, and she has a secret weapon, and they don't know what this secret weapon is, but it will destroy everything. But then it's revealed that the secret weapon is the everything bagel.
Ooh.
Ryan, take it away.
The everything bagel. Guess what's on it? Guess what's on the
Bagels.
everything bagel?
More bagels.
Yes. Yes. Everything's
What-
on this bagel. She got bored one
Everything.
day. She put literally everything on the bagel. This
Yeah.
isn't why the movie's called that. Actually, maybe this is why the movie's
It
called
seems
Everything
like
Everywhere
it's
All at
that's
Once.
why it'd be called everything.
I
It's-
think
Everywhere All
that's
at Once.
not
The
far of a
movie is
stretch,
actually just
but-
about what's on the bagel.
Yeah.
But the movie is the bagel. The bagel is the movie. They're one and the same.
That is true.
Without the bagel, you have no movie. Well, that's a fact.
But if she puts everything on the
okay.
bagel, is she herself on the bagel?
Yes, she is the bagel. She's
Holy
the
shit!
bagel.
Yeah, but it's never truly everything bagel because she isn't on the bagel. If she was
I guess-
riding the
Bro, what are
bagel
you
around
on
like a
What are you-
majestic
what are you
stallion,
on about?
I guess that was
Bro,
her
the-
endpoint.
the
'Cause she was
literally-
getting sucked into the bagel.
Literally opening monologue that she comes out with when she describes the bagel is that she puts everything of her in the bagel, all her like wishes and dreams.
yeah, but not her,
all of
not her
her,
physical
like-
I thought she meant she put
That's why she-
everything
that's
Why
on the
wasn't she
bagel.
riding the bagel like a horse?
No. Oh my god! At the end of the film, the whole point is that she's inevitably going to put herself in the bagel, and that would destroy the
But
multiverse.
that wasn't
She
be
has
then. The
cracked-
bagel isn't an everything bagel. It's an almost everything
It's an
bagel.
almost everything
Yeah,
bagel.
but that's the film. There you go. You
Almost
just summed-
Technically, as
everything
well, if you
everywhere
put
all at
yourself in the
once.
middle of the bagel, you're not putting yourself on the bagel. You're
Yeah.
putting yourself through the bagel.
Basically,
Put it in
because
the hole of the bagel.
it's like basically it's like symbolism because like obviously it's a multiverse movie. They wanted to go wacky with it. If you think about it, infinite universes, like a bagel, like could be something like catastrophic, right? Like to us, it's not. So it's like the contrast of it. So it's kind of funny.
Dude, bagels are apocalyptic.
Did I just
man.
explain
You've
comedy
seen
to
those
the
things?
class?
Bagels are
What?
great.
I explained comedy to you.
I'm
Deco.
guessing it also somehow symbolizes that the multiverse never ends because a bagel.
That's true.
Exactly. That is
And
yes.
It
Very
shows
true.
like her personality because the obviously like
What, she's a
the outside of the bagel is like is
Her
dark,
personality
right?
is
And
bread.
the inside is like light. So it shows like the light that's in like the middle of her, but like it's surrounded by like, the darkness of like,
Gee,
what she like
Cameron,
construes
did you
as life.
Google?
I didn't Google. Okay, maybe no, I didn't Google it, but I definitely
Oh,
watched
you binged
videos
it.
that told me it. But then the main like mum
Cameron, this
character
is the
has like
worst
googly
explanation of what
eyes.
yin and yang is.
I wasn't explaining what yin and yang was. I was talking about the
It
thing in the
sounds
movie.
like it.
She had the googly eyes, and it's like the opposite because obviously they've got the dark in the middle and the light on the outside. So it's like it's yin and yang.
Gee, okay, that's scuffed. That is a scuffed
You were
explanation.
interrupting.
You weren't explaining it good.
I'm trying to.
I just want to
explain
know
it
if she
good.
buttered the
Cameron,
bagel
if this is the
before.
final exam, you got a C minus, boyo.
Hey, at least I passed.
Minus, like,
I'll take. I
the
passed.
bagel
I'll
before
take
she,
pass.
Look, you know what? I'm gonna take my take on it, and
I'm gonna put you down a hill. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'll
I'm gonna
drag you
put
down
you on
that
the
hill with
bagel.
me. I
I'm
will
gonna
drag
put
you
you on the
down that
bagel.
hill. I'll put you on the bagel.
I'll
put you on the donut
smear
as
you
well.
over it. I'll smear you over it like hot butter.
But look, okay, like the themes in the movie, the yin and the yang of the film. Okay, I'm gonna get deep. I'm gonna go far. gonna buy a car.
Nothing like you.
But anyway,
He even took the car.
basically, the yin and yang is the good and the bad and the good, right? So
I know, right?
actually,
Sounds like
with the bagel, when she looks into the center of the bagel, she's actually just focusing on the good that is in the bad. If that makes sense. So the general
It
bit
does.
is that this thing is bad, but she only sees the good. Then that sort of contrasts how she sees the googly eyes from Waymond, because they're the good, but she only sees the bad. She only sees the black of the googly eyes.
And also, I just like to say as well to Decos, the amount of Doctor Strange references in this movie.
What?
There's so
Doctor
many.
Strange references happen in this film.
Bro, and the directors even said, there's a clip going around where they say that they talk about some of it, because obviously that's another big move at the multiverse. So they threw in some little bits and stuff. So like for example, the eyeball,
the scene where Doctor Strange and everything bagel.
when she sticks the googly eye in the middle of her forehead, that is that they were referencing that with a weird ending to Multiverse of Madness, because there's like the third eye sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then also in the final battle, she says the same line of dialogue that Doctor Strange says in his final battle about no matter, I'll love you in every universe or something. And it's the exact same line. They've just pinched the line. It's like a callback.
Marvel, you better get copyright law there too.
Yeah.
I have a question for Deacon,
sure.
actually. Okay, so like after hearing a bit of a summary of the bagel, on a scale of like 1 to 10, like how weird do you think that is? This concept of the bagel. It's pretty weird, no?
I understand from what you guys have said that is, to be honest, it's not that weird in terms of the symbolism.
Okay. Well, what if I was going to tell you? Yeah, there's something. I just want to start on. I just want to make a point on this. Okay, because it's scarred in my.
Everything possible.
It's scarred in my head. Okay, there is a part of this movie that is.
There's a lot scarred in your head, though.
Even with all of the weird shit that goes on, there's one particular bit in this film that is, I think, weirder than anything, and I honestly don't know why they added it, but it was there.
Is it a sex scene?
No. Well, actually,
there is one of them, kind of.
Because
it's with hot dog fingers though.
And I'm talking about the
Brian
sausage
doesn't know
fingers.
what sex is.
The sausage fingers.
Yeah.
What the hell was that all about?
That was
I think they were just trying to explore the weirdness of the multiverse.
No. The sausage fingers. Okay, so she saw.
Symbolized.
So beforehand, she was thinking about Jamie Lee Curtis's character, right? She was also thinking about hot dogs, and because so they bring this up in the film, but because that's still there in like the back of her subconscious, this is what she's thinking about. She's trying to think about like going to a specific universe, because that's how the like jumping works. You have to think about it. So she's thinking about the sausage fingers, the hot dog, and then when she jumps, it takes her to a hot dog universe.
This is what you get when you watch the film 3 times. You start picking up on the hot dog stuff
as well. She's thinking about one of the things she's got to do is tell Deirdre that she loves her. So in the back of her mind, she's thinking, like,
but that doesn't take away from the point. That does not take away from the point. Because basically, there is a scene.
But it's cool.
There's this movie that plays, like, you see this movie play in the back of the film, like on TV and shit, like every now and then again throughout the film.
No, it's just at the start.
And then it appears a couple times, because it appears when she go. She basically goes. One of the universes she goes to, Decos, everyone has hot dogs as fingers, okay, and they use them in like the weirdest way possible. And then in this movie,
there's 2001: Space Odyssey with the monkeys beating the monkey, but the sausage fingers reign supreme.
There's a scene where these two dancers, are like waving their sausage fingers in each other's faces. Okay, then they put these sausage fingers in each other's mouths, and there's a load of ketchup and mustard comes out. And honestly, it was the fucking strangest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's how a multiverse work, though.
I want to watch this film now.
Infinite possibilities, Joe. You can't say it's weird if it's infinite.
That is not. Who the hell came up with that?
Joe, maybe we're weird to them. Okay.
Yeah.
Look
at you, short fingers.
Short fingers. I bet you can't even produce mustard from your mustard glands.
Yeah, you're just spraying mayo everywhere.
Yeah, mayo.
Oh, Christ.
Oh god.
In that sausage universe, you think mayo's like really popular just because, ketchup and mustard is like
Ketchup,
a bodily fluid.
yeah, I'd say so. I think they exclusively probably stick to like barbecue sauce and mayo for like
So-
chips and stuff.
so
no,
if-
barbecue sauce is just ketchup and vinegar. That
Hey,
means
yo,
that
who
they're
put
like
this ketchup all over my chips?
barbecue sauce
I
can would be a
didn't
terrible idea.
ketchup
It's
in
actually
your
like,
burrito. I wouldn't do that to you.
So
dude,
are you
putting
basically saying there
barbecue
could
sauce on
be?
something in that universe would be the same as just adding vinegar to like your saliva and then being like, oh, this is a
Ooh.
delicious sauce.
So do you
Oh
reckon,
my god.
what if they just
Good
like
Christ.
get the poor ones and just put them in farms for ketchup?
Yeah, but I don't think they eat sausage in
I
this world. I
don't
think
think
the
they
pigs
thought
produce
far enough
fingers. I
ahead
don't
on
know.
like this
It's-
sci universe. They had a lot
No,
of
I don't think
universes.
I don't think they
like
considered it. The
Raccacoonie
impact of
universe.
oh, Raccacoonie highlight of the film.
Raccoony. Yeah, they
Highlight of
basically
the film.
sub like a raccoon in for Ratatouille. It's hilarious. It's great.
Right.
They get found out.
The-
He gets
the-
taken
the
away,
end
but she feels bad. She like brings him back. She gives him back to that little chef guy. Everyone's happy. It's wholesome.
But then
Sweet.
he becomes Manacoonie when like she mounts him. She like gets on his shoulders
forgot that.
instead and controls it.
Not only does he work that way in the Raccacoonie universe, but also in the real one.
It's true. It is.
Yeah.
They got it accurate. Ah.
The only
That's-
consistent
Yeah.
feature.
Also, did
Across
we ever
any
say our
universe.
names? This is like the
Oh,
first podcast, so people probably don't even know
Oh,
what we're called. So we're just
shit.
saying names, and like
Yeah.
people are like, "What does
Names.
this
Because
Because
then
mean?"
in-
introduce us.
My name is Ryan.
No,
Ah.
My name is Joe.
oh god.
Well, no, because they don't know. All right, I feel if they
Okay,
go off
we'll
the
just do it.
profile
We'll just do it. We'll
pictures-
just do it. We'll just do it.
We'll
We'll just do
edit
it.
this in
That's it.
later. We'll edit it in the. In
We'll
post.
add it in post.
I'm not editating.
Stop
Editating.
recording.
Well, they'll figure it out by now.
Stop
Right, well,
recording.
my name
Restart.
is all right. Top left is Cameron. Top right is Joe. Bottom is
Not on my screen.
bottom right is Ryan, and bottom left is Decos. But I feel like that is also a bad way to describe it because they're going to pinpoint it on the voices, not on the video thing.
No,
True.
because
I mean, you can see the little things light up. Yeah, but it's like
talk.
it's too much effort
Yeah.
to look at that.
This is a podcast.
Hey, people will figure it out.
People will
Right?
try
People are
listening.
smart. They can figure
People-
it out
oh, yeah.
for themselves.
They'll figure it
and
out.
Trust
They'll
them.
figure it out.
They'll figure it out.
We should go like
Well,
Elden Ring style. Give them nothing, let them figure it out. People
Give 'em
like that.
nothing.
They like that. They
Yeah.
praised it. It got critical acclaim, and they didn't give anyone
That
anything.
is very true.
So,
I have
if
no
anything,
fucking
we're
clue.
on our way to the podcast Oscars.
Just slip our
Easy.
own laws into content every now and then, and then someone can make a
Hell
mess
yeah.
about us.
Digos just becomes like a Soulsborne boss.
So, moving on to the next point, Decos, what did you think of the film?
Yeah, Digos, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, Decos.
I was a bit mixed about it when I went and saw the trailers.
Boo!
Then I
Boo,
went to
Andy.
watch it, and the
Shame on
first
you.
version it offered me was the money one, so I decided, you know what?
There's the
No.
other version under it.
Yeah,
Just
but
go
I
to-
didn't have time to. I just gave up.
This
okay?
is why he wears
You know what this
glasses.
was? It's that new cat allergizing your eyes and making them swell
I
up so
don't
you can see,
have
right?
allergies. This is the only cat I don't have an allergy to.
You're gonna. What if it grows into it? Grows it into allergies.
Grows allergies.
Yeah.
God, it won't. It's fine.
You guess a little cat.
All right. Okay. I know what we can talk about next.
What's your favorite
Cut this
character?
bit. No, we can cut this bit. I know what to talk about next. Okay.
Okay.
In this film, James Hong is in this. Okay.
Yeah, we
James
don't
Hong.
know who that is.
Who the hell is that?
James. Okay. James Hong. He's the guy who was like
not good with
Poe's dad
names.
in Kung Fu Pandas. You'll know that.
Oh,
Who was that?
he's-
I know
Kung
him
Fu
as like
Panda.
as like
He's
a
the little duck guy.
yeah, I know
He's
him as
the
like the
goose.
duck guy, but I don't know him as like
Goose.
who he actually
Oh,
is.
right. Okay. So who is he in
Well,
the film?
James Hong is like.
Who is he
super
in the
famous.
film? Just tell us who he is.
Who's
in the
he
film.
in this film?
He's the old man. He's Hong Hong.
Oh, you mean the dad? You mean the dad from Wayne's
the-
World?
The dad. Yeah,
He's
the
the dad.
He's from
the
Wayne's
dad.
You
World.
He's
should have
dad.
just said that.
He's the dad.
is
my
everyone
Anyway, what I was
favourite
wondering
character.
is, where is Poe in this film?
He
That's
is the bagel.
shittest joke I've ever heard in my
What?
Where is he?
I mean, it
It's
is
the
a multiverse
bagel.
movie.
They
It would have
are
been fun if
making-
they'd had it.
They
Although
are
I don't,
making a new
I don't
Kung Fu
think
Panda, by the way.
DreamWorks. I don't think DreamWorks
Yeah,
would
Kung Fu
sign off
Panda
on it.
cool.
They'd probably just give him the middle
Where
finger.
was Kung Fu Panda in the multiverse? He's nowhere to be found. Is he not real? We've been lied to all these
Yeah, no,
years.
Jack Black isn't actually real. He's a corporate entity.
He's
Jack Black, how
like
could you?
Subway.
Wait, actually, I just want to go on a tangent for a second. Since you brought up Jack Black, has anybody
No.
else seen the guy on TikTok that has like
Oh,
gone
the old
viral?
guy, the white hair guy, that looks
and
like
he-
Jack Black.
Yeah, and he's been
What?
named Jack White. He's been named Jack White because
I'm
he
looking
looks
this up.
no, he
I'm looking this
looks
up.
identical to Jack Black, but just has
I'm looking it up.
completely
I'm looking
white
it up
hair,
now. Jack
and he's
White.
just been
Dude.
dubbed to Jack White.
Jack White.
They are going to meet, and it's going to be glorious.
Oh, they have to because he's going pretty viral on TikTok now.
I saw one video. I was like, "Oh, that's Jack Black." Scroll past it. Scroll
I
back.
thought it
That's not
was.
Jack
Like,
Black.
honestly, it's the best. It's the most
Are you
like.
sure? I'm just seeing this other guy called Jack White, and he looks kind of emo.
No, it's Jack Whitehall.
No,
Oh my
not Jack
God.
Whitehall. It's this like singer,
Go
dude.
onto TikTok.
I'm
To
on
go
TikTok.
onto TikTok. Jack White.
I typed that.
I'm gonna
It's not
find
coming
it
up.
for you.
Find it and send it to me.
Okay,
We're just figuring this out.
While I do this,
if-
you pick the next.
If anyone listens to this episode, which is that, we'll probably get like one or
Anyway,
two.
is that
You know what? I'm gonna be ambitious. I'm gonna say 5 to 10 people. 5 to 10 people.
I'm gonna say one, and it's the people working at EA. Hello, people. Working.
yeah?
I didn't actually disclose to them.
Actually, no, it's actually no. It's going to be
If
you
two
just-
because
if we just don't tell anybody, if we just don't disclose anything, then we'll be fine.
anyway there'll be 4 views. We'll have at least 4 views because we'll watch it.
Yeah, we'll all watch it. I'm gonna show it to people as well, so
Oh.
that'll work out. But
Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Cameron, go onto TikTok and type in Amy Barton Cotney.
what?
Yeah, but he's obviously her husband, and he appears in the TikToks.
Amy
Amy-
Barton Cotney.
Yes.
All right, I've got it. That is Jack White. Look at him. What the hell?
And then he started like doing like impersonations of him, and he's like spot on as well.
He looks exactly like him. I thought you were
That
lying.
is a
He
case
is
of
Jack
the
Black.
multiverse in real life.
The last
What
one I
hell?
saw, the last video at TikTok I saw of him, it was like on the way to meet this so-called impersonator.
Yeah,
So
they
him
have
and
to do a
Jack Black will
collaboration.
meet at some point.
Jack Black is the kind of person as well that if he finds out about it, he will 100% go and
Oh,
do a
yeah.
collaboration. 100%.
Jack Black's is that kind of chill dude.
I wonder
Jack
how
Black,
his
don't,
YouTube
When
don't
channel is
they
commit
going.
any
touch-
heinous crimes, please. We gave you our endorsement. It would look really bad. Please.
When
We
they
love you,
meet
Jack
and
Black.
when they
Don't
touch,
slip up.
when they touch, they just become a bagel.
It all came
Bagel.
back. It all came back to the bagel.
Jack Black bagel. Everything
Everything
always
comes
goes
back
back
to
to the
the
bagel.
We've
Yeah,
got to
that's
have
what we got from
bagel
this.
in the title of this thing. Bagel in the
Yes.
YouTube video. Like, don't
Bagel
just say
movie.
like, yeah, bagel time. I kind of want a
I like
bagel.
Right.
bagels. What do you
Cameron.
like bagels with?
Yeah.
What's your
Cameron,
favorite bagel?
what did you think was actually? Hold on.
What's your favorite
Actually,
characters in the film?
Just the see, I always forget his name. The kid who played the
Rakuni.
guy who played Short Round and Data
Rakakuni.
and
Rakakuni's the best
Rakakuni,
character.
obviously.
Although
Emotionally
actually,
impactful.
The Oscar snub on
dad-
Rakakuni's real.
the dad at the end in the final fight when he just becomes like a transformer, then that is quite a spectacle.
Yeah,
he's
that
in a
was cool.
wheelchair, Deacon. He's in a wheelchair the
God.
entire
It's like
film, and then
mechanized.
he becomes like a transformer at the end.
Yeah.
That was quite good.
But I feel we've missed out a
enjoyed
key
that.
detail of describing it to Decos on that, like, quite often, like, to make certain things like happen, they have to do random like acts, and they get like told. I kind of forgot because I
did
saw
they
it
get
like
given
it's sort of like a
quests to
month
do?
ago.
Oh yeah, okay,
Kind
yeah. So
Like, they
basically,
get told to like hop between
the
like
way the
universes or whatever.
yeah.
They need to like perform an action, and sometimes it's like shove this thing up your ass, and then like you'll go to like.
Okay, hold on.
Alright,
So there's
alright,
like an
yeah,
entire
yeah.
scene
We've
about
just
these guys.
breezed past. We've
Oh,
just breezed past the
oh.
most like ridiculous part of the movie.
That they have to. What? No, there is.
Yeah,
this-
oh yeah, okay.
One of the best
yeah,
scenes is when they're fighting over like who gets to jump and like get the thing like up their ass, because they're trying to like jump and land ass
Yeah.
first on this
Yeah.
butt plug type thing.
I feel like we've
God.
described this terribly. So basically, like Cameron was saying, they have to, in order to jump to the alternate versions of themselves, they have to perform a random act that like jolts them to that
I
random
feel like I said
timeline, and it can
exactly
be
that.
some. Yeah, no,
Okay.
exactly. So in the middle of the movie, when the main character is getting beefed by these two guys working for the fucking villain, yeah, they are trying
Which other
to.
villain, Joe?
They're trying to.
Little
I
bit of
can't.
Joe?
I mean, Jabba Papoki or something. It was called, weren't it? But they're trying to get into a version of themselves that knows karate or something, or knows kung fu, or is a good fighter. And for some reason, both of them, the action they need to complete in order to jump into this version of themselves is to shove something like up their ass. And so they get into this
They both
brawl.
lose their powers as well, and
Yeah.
it's just, at the start of the scene. It's just them slapping each other, and basically this scene plays out of Michelle Yeoh trying to stop this guy from inserting this butt plug into his ass, and then just the scene ends with out of nowhere. This just guy from before just comes flying, fucking bare ass, just flies over this desk,
Oh,
lands, and there's like a cloud of dust as he fucking lands as well. And he just like turns around. It's like, oh shit, he's got his powers back.
and then the other guy from
It's a cinematic masterpiece.
the other guy that was part of the fight, who like at this point now you're focused on the first guy who's got his powers back. Then the other guy comes back into frame, and he's got a full-on like trophy, like a meter-long trophy.
It's like a hammer.
No, it's a trophy. I paid close attention to this scene
again. I saw it like 2 months ago, and I swear I'm forgetting some big details here.
Joe's a man of ass. He pays good attention to this.
Yeah,
but they
that's
that
in
is
his
the
notes.
biggest injustice.
That's what his notes were about.
His note is literally
His
just
notes are just
him
like
drawing the ass in detail.
Yeah, he's just drawing it and just showing getting all the dust particles just right.
I don't know if I appreciate this conversation.
There's nothing wrong with it. You saying
but anyway, they fight for a bit, and then in probably the greatest action scene ever created, they both like kick. So the one that kicks over Michelle Yeoh, and the other one under her, and she simultaneously pulls out both the butt plug and the trophy. And they just go crashing, like flying on the floor.
So you should have watched the movie, Decos. It's a masterpiece.
A masterpiece.
I should have watched it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It was a good time.
It's a good movie. It's a very good movie.
Jumping back to the start of the film, I want to just talk about so that first scene where they sort of show that maybe something's off with Waymond.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, yeah.
He's like freaking Neo. He's jumping around the laundromat. Don't know what his aim is there, but he's just going for it.
I was
and then
confused about that as well.
Because he's also quite confused. Are you telling me if you could do parkour, you wouldn't just randomly do it in like? Let's say you're in a laundromat.
Could do parkour.
Yeah, but no. But it wasn't him. It was
if you
the
decided to unleash your parkour skills, you wouldn't just randomly just do it.
I preferred when he started boogieing.
If there was a bunch of loose washing machines of laundry piles, I would be flipping over them constantly if I had the ability to do so.
It was better when he started dancing with the old man by the karaoke machine.
That's not some old man, Joe. That's Santa.
It was Santa. It was Jack White.
Jack White?
It was Jack White.
Jack Black, please send us free stuff.
Oh my god, Jack White needs to be the new villain in the new Kung Fu.
Do you think we can get endorsed by Jack Black? I 100% think we can get endorsed by Jack Black. Would he endorse this?
Kung Fu Panda 4.
Can we get Jack Black as a guest? That's the aim. If we get Jack Black as a guest, we've peaked.
We have to talk about either we have to talk about Kung Fu Panda and School of Rock in one sitting.
Yeah, I do that. I love Kung Fu Panda because I love animation films, and School of Rock is a very solid film. I like the detail they make in animation films.
Joe, what do you mean? You love them.
They did have well, hold on a minute, but they had animation in this movie, Decos. You didn't watch?
Oh, they got you there. They got you there.
Yeah, you should have just watched that bit. Huh?
You missed out.
Missed out.
Now you're having the whole movie ruined for you.
Yeah, we've pretty much just explained the plot of the.
You'll-
Well,
you'll
actually,
never be the
we've
same.
missed
You'll
quite,
never
we've
be
missed
the-
some
You'll-
key
you'll
details.
never
you
be the
explain the
same.
There's
plot.
just
I
so
still
much
have
that
no
goes
idea
on.
what's happened, what's going to happen, what
You'll
That's the
never,
point.
you'll never be the
There's
same.
other
Deacos. It'll be
universes.
Oh.
Ian.
I do want to say,
Ryan.
going back to the movie,
God damn it.
Yeah.
All right, going
God
back to the
damn
I
movie.
would
you.
be.
God, come
Oh my
on.
god.
Go cam yourself.
Yeah.
I'm camming myself right no, I'm not.
That doesn't sound right.
Right.
You made me swallow dust,
Oh,
you
Lord,
bastard.
What genre is this film? Is it just everything?
I'd say
Every
it's-
genre.
Okay, we can get back to the film here. This actually is something I wanted to talk about because it's
Okay.
every genre. It's all of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of everything. It
Does
starts
it
off.
do it well?
It almost starts off like
Yeah.
Yeah. I say that's
a fast-paced comedy almost to begin, or like comedy drama to begin with.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Then you sort of get into the sci-fi elements of it. You know,
Okay.
in The Office, that first thing with
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis, and then when Jamie Lee Curtis's character Deirdre, she's like hunting down Waymond and Evelyn. It's kind of like a horror. Like even
Yeah.
the lighting changes,
I
and like
can
the,
see,
camera,
yeah,
the way
yeah.
the character is like shot, it's like a horror. The music that's playing is literally horror music, whilst this whole bit's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
I can see
Yeah.
it.
And
Okay,
of course,
because I
you got,
know
you got like a
obviously
love
it
story,
sounds like a
the sausage people,
crazy
family
film.
comedy with Raccacoonie.
It's crazy,
Does
but they
it?
pull it off. They give you a little slice of every pie, and you feel very fulfilled.
Because
I
I
don't
know
wanna eat-
when
I don't
sometimes
want to eat
I know
all the
some
same pie. I get bored of that pie. I don't want the. I don't want the
I know when
Asper's
some
cherry
when some
pie that Ryan's bought me for my party. I don't want that. I want a little slice of every
Oh,
that
no,
pie.
cherry- bring
cherry
spice to the house.
pie went through a lot. Okay,
Because
Ryan
you destroyed
broke
that
the.
pie.
I've been.
You
Oh,
just-
my car did. The car
Pl-
did.
the
I
rhubarb
watched
pie
you
was
everything
better,
destroy
though.
it
pie.
when you went to scan it.
The rhubarb
Everything
pie was
pie.
better. Everyone can
Everything
agree
pie.
the rhubarb pie was better. But yeah, basically, yeah.
Everything
The
pie.
point is, there's a little bit of everything in it, so everyone can kind of get
Yeah,
something
because
out of it.
I know when films attempt that, sometimes it can feel janky and
Yeah, like you sort of have to
Tempo
focus
is
in on
right.
main
really well.
themes. But the thing is, they
Okay.
use the like thematicness of like everything to kind of like not. So they don't have like broad topics; they're very focused topics, which means like on the sidelines they can have very
What are the
like
topics, Cameron?
broad.
What are the topics?
Well, clearly one of it is like accepting your
ass.
family and like loving them is one of them, because that is the point of it.
Mhm.
Two is just
The
kind of
thought,
like
Cameron, you simple boy.
is
made
living and enjoying
born in
your
this great
life
game
no
of
matter the
chess.
struggles, because the struggles are a part of life, which
No,
means you
Cameron,
should just
main
enjoy it as
theme-
a part of that.
The main themes are existentialism and nihilism, and overcoming those.
The fuck is even that mean?
Nihilism, it's like just being very down.
It's in
literally
Egypt.
down about
So
everything.
basically, what Cameron just said, but with more intellectual words.
No, because Cam was saying
Yeah.
about like family
Oh.
and that. It's the core
The
isn't
family is a core
You
theme
You
of
gotta
the
get your
film.
unit.
Like
The
they
core
is
is like-
literally
the core
is
is actually-
focused
agree.
on
all
the
the film
family.
is actually about
No,
Joe
I never
Bucky
said it was
being,
the
like,
core film.
super
I said it was
depressed.
a core theme, not the a, like a quad core
Joe
processor.
Bucky's entire
There's multiple
mentality
cores.
throughout the
There's
film
not
is
just
nothing-
one.
because everything's occurring at the same time. None of it actually matters. You can fuck up in one universe, and it doesn't matter because you've got infinite left. Whereas this sort of the idea.
But
of
then,
the film is
like,
that it's overcoming-
surely that's
it's
like
overcoming it
wrong,
with Evelyn's
because like
ideas that-
you only
well,
have
I guess
your
Waymond's
universe.
ideas
Though.
of
So if you fuck up in
everything-
yours, like you've kind of like fucked that one
not
up.
really, because if you fuck up in your universe, then you can go to another because she exists.
Can
in
you
all
go to
universes.
another?
Yeah, because she exists in all universes at the same
I
time.
feel like kind
Yeah,
of the
but what?
point is you
But what
shouldn't
if she
go to another.
randomly?
I feel like it's more like you should be comforted by the fact that you know that there's loads of other universes and that like it doesn't matter, like the
No,
mistakes
the
you
idea
make
is that
don't matter,
everything in every
and like
universe, everything in every universe does matter, as opposed to the mentality of there's so many other universes that each
I don't know.
individual
I feel like
universe
it was
doesn't
more
matter
like
because there's always
everything in every
another
universe
universe.
doesn't matter, but that's why it does matter. That's why what you do does matter. Because if everything doesn't matter, like if that makes sense, like none of it matters. But then like that means like the smallest of things like can matter to. It's what matters to you that's like important, rather than like what matters to everything else. You know, I feel like that's what she tried to get across to her. I'm trying to remember back to the like 2 months ago when I watched it, but I feel that's kind of what I felt like. Like if nothing matters, then like the important stuff matters, if that makes sense. I don't know.
No,
I feel like it makes sense in my head.
What I got in the film is that Joby Dupaki's entire thing is that nothing.
Don't
nothing
use
matters.
their actual names.
Oh, it's Joby Dupaki. But look,
That is what it's called.
I know.
Nothing
But
matters.
I don't remember that.
Because there's always another universe to go for. No particular universe matters. You know, like even like where they're fighting, Joby Tupaki and Evelyn are fighting. It's sure you win in this universe, but I'll win in the next. You know. So
Well, no, actually, hold on. I disagree because I looked at it from a different. I saw it from a different point.
Yeah,
Evelyn,
like I feel like your universe is the one that should matter to you, sort of thing, because that's yours. That's where you are.
Wait,
like,
are we talking about like?
But you can learn lessons and stuff from other ones, but you can't
like. They don't exist in one universe. They exist in all of them at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
That's
why
like everything everywhere all at once.
They're also not
in every
you.
single universe all at once. But they
Not
are.
gonna lie. If I found out there was a load of other universes that were me, have me at exactly the same time, I would shit myself for the sole fact of this film's about jumping to other consciousnesses.
Yeah,
you could be nabbed at any moment.
But also, I guess like it's kind of comforting knowing that there's infinite versions of yourself, because you know, like, hey, look, I made that same mistake in like technically infinite universes, right? So if infinite
but then you
made infinite mistakes, then you get comforted by the fact that you're not alone. If that makes sense. And also that like in every universe, like, or like not, well, technically not everyone, but in an infinite amount of universes, like her mother like cares for her, right? And that's like what she's trying to like show across, that like I care for you in like an infinite amount of universes. I love you in every single one of them that I can, sort of thing. And it's like, well, that's surely like comforting, because even if she struggles with her mum there, like she knows like to an extent like she's cared for in other ones, but like that kind of like comforts her in that one. It kind of takes pressures off,
but you
sort of thing.
Flip that. You could flip that in. Oh, she loves me in other ones. I can just this one doesn't matter because I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I can go to that one.
That's what she did. That's what the whole point is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Because that's what she did. But like,
we got to the plot of the film,
she was
boys.
wrong for doing that.
Actually,
we got to the plot.
Clearly, there was a lot of
hold on a minute. Because I don't think we've explained to Dekos the villain. Wait,
I feel like I need to watch it again.
Dekos, are you aware that the villain in the movie?
I don't remember bits very well.
A version of the main character's daughter. That's why it's all connected.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. And so the film.
I didn't watch it within the past few days. I watched it a few months ago, so I'm a little rusty.
This seems like a very clever
film.
Just to
clarify that.
Yeah. Because basically, her whole thing is that there's really the main beginning of the plot doesn't start in the universe that we see the characters in at the start of the film. The real plot starts in the universe that they deem the Alphaverse, because in that version, the main character,
by the way,
she's the one.
Our universe?
No, it's a different one.
Oh.
So in that universe, the main character, she's the one that discovers. They're the only ones that can jump between, they're the ones that discover the technology to jump between the alternate realities. But she dies in that one. But the other characters, whatever, crack on, and they were able to jump and stuff. And then the daughter, she's the one that they call. She's the one that becomes the main villain. And her whole thing throughout the whole film is that in the Alpha universe, the mother discovered how to jump alternate realities, used to do it quite a lot, was like the pioneer for it, and she pushed her daughter into doing it, but her daughter's mind got fractured and broke apart because she jumped too much. She tried too many different things. And so now she's in all of the universes at the same time. So she sees everything, and she's everywhere all at once. That's the name of the film. And so she feels nothing. And so her whole thing in the movie is that she's going around every universe, killing every version of her mum until she can find one that has the same power and gift as her. And because she tries to break the main character in this film from the original universe, she tries to break her mind and fracture her mind so that she can go into the everything bagel with her and just be part of everything and experience it as what she experienced it, because no one else can relate to her. Yeah, that's what it is.
Right.
Yeah,
Did you say going into the bagel is that?
I
that's
guess
why
that
she
makes
wants
sense
to go
as
into
Going
well.
into the bagel is a
Because
self-destruct.
if you like,
Actually, they don't even know what happens if you go
Yeah.
into the bagel.
'Cause
Anything
if
can
you-
happen.
What
What she does is she opens. You know when she does like the thing of her fingers where she opens like the door. That's her
you
basically.
just shushed him.
She opens up Evelyn's mind to every universe. Joe.
because she wants
So
her.
Evelyn
that
experiences
version.
Evelyn experiences every reality at the same time, the exact same as Jobu Tupaki.
Yeah,
That's why
that's
she
what I'm
does it.
saying.
'Cause she's looking for an
Yeah,
Evelyn. She
that's
goes,
not what I just said.
shut up. I thought you were saying that she goes into the bagel though, and that's
No. But at the end of the film, when you because Topu Tupaki she's put everything that she knows, and she's tried to recreate how she feels. That's why she made the bagel, but it collapsed in on itself because that can't hold it. Only her fractured mind is able to do it. So that's what creates the black hole that destroys it. And she's going around, but she doesn't care that it's destroying it because she thinks at the end that by entering it, like she's already one with everything. So what else is there to be? So she wants to go into the bagel to just try and experience something. You know what I'm trying to say? She wants to die because she can't. There's no version or no alternate reality that she can't see. Like you try and like comprehend that. So the only thing she wants to do is to experience something, and that is diving into this black hole. Yeah, and inevitably collapsing in everything because she wants to get some sort of feeling. However, the reason she's looking for her mum and killing her is because she wants to try and find a version that can do it with her, but then it backfires because then the main character, she has moral high ground and bollocks like that.
And I guess that kind of makes sense for like why she acts that way. Because if you think about it, like if she sees every version of herself,
I've got a rebuttal to Joe's point. Joe, you talk about this bagel.
We're gonna be here for hours.
Have you ever ate a bagel?
I love bagels.
He loves
How many
So much
bagels
you
have you
call
had?
them
Yeah,
donuts.
exactly.
How many bagels?
I've had quite a few bagels actually. I quite like them.
Alright, his point stands.
Wait, no, Ryan. Have you ate a load of bagels or donuts?
Yeah.
Both. And they are essentially the same thing.
We're gonna have to start wrapping
Bagel
this
is
bad
just
boy
a
up. We're
savory
coming up on an
donut.
hour. We're coming up on an hour, so we're gonna start wanting to wrap this up.
We're gonna start wrapping it up. Well, okay, then. All right. Okay, so bit of
now we know what we're
context.
actually doing.
Right. So at the end of each episode, we're gonna putting the film into a tier list. Okay, starting from S tier down to A, B, C, D, E, F, and the Void, which is just films.
You don't want to be there.
And an
You don't want to be in
example.
the void.
An
These are
example.
movies that
Ryan,
don't exist.
Ryan, you be careful, or we'll put you in there.
An
I'm not doing
example
the void.
of
I'll be like
void
the
film
Daleks in season
is
2 of
something like
the void ship.
Thor: The Dark World. That is a void tier
No,
film.
that is not a void tier
That's
film.
an S tier film.
I'm sorry.
That's
Anyway,
that's
anyway. So first film going onto the tier list, obviously episode 1. Everything Everywhere, All at Once. Where we putting it? Where are we putting it? I mean, I know where I would
think
put it
Joe
immediately.
should go first. I think that'd be interesting.
I know you guys want to put.
I know where Ryan's going to put it, and I feel like it's going to cause a point of contention.
Is I think we have to consider just how many talking, and we probably could waffle on about this film for another half an hour. How many talking points? I mean, it's clean. It's clean sweep to the awards, and it's probably one of the best films I've watched in a long time. I think it has to go in S tier. I think it's a bold start.
It's one of the best films you've seen in a long time, but is it the best film you've seen?
No, because S tier is just some of the best. S tier should be for the best films of all time, and this.
Yeah.
Would you put it in your top?
Would
you put it in your top 10 films?
Well, it's in my top 3. It's easily in my top 3. It is an amazing film. I'd say it's in my top 3. It is way up there. It was such a good film to watch.
I think it's one of the most inventive films of the new, of the modern age. Easily the best film of 2022.
Has really good rewatchability because there's so much shit that goes on. You'll be able to pick up multiple things.
I've seen this film 3 times, and there are a bit this
so
third
much
rewatch. There are little bits I only
it.
noticed on this rewatch. It's actually insane. I mean, imagine trying to decipher everything that happens during that scene where it just flashes different Evelyns at you.
Oh yeah, I mean even that, like you wouldn't even
comprehend
that.
that.
Okay. So Ryan S tier, Joe S tier.
Yeah, but we've got to agree on the common goal. Common ground.
Where do you?
Are you gonna pull at her little bitch?
I'll put up your ass, Ryan, if you're not careful, you little shit.
And
You little
I
rat
will use that.
bastard.
I will use you putting the movie up my ass to gain super ninja powers and beat the shit out of you.
But then you'll realize me putting up your ass was what I needed to get super duper ninja powers and
Oh,
beat the
no.
shit out of you. No, I was going to put it in S anyway. I wouldn't say it's my top 10 movies ever, but I still think I put it in S.
I mean,
For sure.
I'll take that.
We're in agreement. This is
Yeah,
not
we're in agreement, yeah.
I think this is
like
a
that.
unanimous. Yeah.
Right. No, yeah, I
Right,
think it's
we
pretty
could
good.
have started by going with such a fantastic
And also, I've only seen it once. I feel like I missed a lot of stuff because
But
I
it's
saw
not
it like a
fantastic
while
piece.
ago. So I'd say an S, yeah, sure. I think that's good. Okay, I think that's a good place to put it.
We're
I feel like
agreeing
there's a
on.
lot of themes, there's a
Yeah.
lot of things to
Yeah.
talk about, there's a lot of things to reminisce about, there's a lot going on. That's
All
an
right
S.
then.
And it was all done well. Like it was high quality.
It's all
You
well,
get a few
yeah,
tears, you get a few laughs. That's what you want. You want to shed a tear, you want to shed a chuckle.
So episode 1, Everything Everywhere All at Once. S tier film.
S tier film. Definitely.
S tier film.
Good.
Currently the only film on the tier list, so it has number 1
Oh.
It's
spot.
technically the best film we've ever watched.
It is
Ever.
Yes, the best film ever discussed on this podcast.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I'm pretty. Yeah.
Anyway,
So
It is in the top 100%, the top 1%, top 10% of films we have discussed so far.
the worst movie podcast in the world that agrees everything everywhere all at once is S tier.
S tier, yeah.
Guys, if we say it's S tier one more time, maybe they'll get it's S tier.
It's S
Did,
tier.
I think
did you
it's
know
S
that?
tier. It's S tier.
And this film
Jack
is
Black, did you hear? It's S
available
tier.
on
That's cool, right, Jack
film-
Black?
Available
Sponsor
on
us.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon
Because you should
Prime.
know
And
that.
Yeah,
a
Amazon
good
Prime
pirate
is-
movie
a-
site.
You know,
there is
I
a
heard
free
Amazon
version.
Prime has a few $1 billion to play with, so I feel like they could spend like I don't know 100 or
If they
something
make-
on us.
if they-
I mean, I wouldn't say
So
no.
is this the end then? Are we?
Yeah.
This is the end.
Hold your breath and
so-
count to 10.
Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be making more of these. They may become better. They may get worse. It depends.
We don't
on,
know.
honestly,
Well,
the
we've
If
film
we get
and
funded by Amazon
ourselves.
Prime, they'll get
Aiming
substantially
for-
better.
If
Yeah,
you,
weekly episodes.
if you liked it, please drop a like. Please.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Subscribe.
What is
And
the,
if you
what
don't
are
like it-
YouTube's like things?
And if you don't
Subscribe?
like it, just go fuck
Question
yourself.
mark?